a new take on a classic fairy tale.
In Awakened, experience the story of the morally questionable knight Sir Jack Garland as he makes his way up a cursed tower to try to save the princess. While on his way to the tower, Jack was cursed by the vines of the forest, and it's up to you to learn and utilize this curse throughout the course of the game. Combat is essential in order to progress through the tower, as there will be many enemies standing between you and the princess. Luckily, Jack is prepared and brings with him his sword and bow. Looks like an enemy has noticed Jack and about to attack him, but Jack is able to block all of his attacks and follow through with a counterattack. Oh no, it looks like an enemy fairy has appeared and is trying to shoot poison balls at Jack, but he's able to dodge and shoot the fairy with his trusty bow. Jack seems really injured, and his gear is on the verge of breaking. Fortunately for him, there's a wandering merchant who is willing to sell him new equipment and offer some healing potions, as well as some stat increases and new abilities through the skill tree. With Jack's new curse, he's now able to utilize the vines to aid him in combat. Vine pull. Using the vines, Jack can pull enemies from a distance towards him. The Whippersnapper. Vines swing around Jack's waist at a rapid speed, and any enemies unfortunate enough to come in contact with them will be severely hurt. Vine Trap. Leave a vine trap on the floor and lure an enemy onto it. Once they make contact, the vines will cover the enemy and they won't be able to move, leaving them vulnerable to your attacks. Spiky Ball. Throw a vine with lots of thorns that are curled up into a ball at your enemies, causing them to start bleeding and lose health. Vine Whip. Summon a whip made out of vines and thorns and pummel enemies with this long-range weapon. Vine Drill. Use the vines to turn into a giant drill to barrel through hordes of enemies. Divine Warrior. Summon a clone of you made out of vines that mimic the attacks you do and keep your enemies in a longer combo. Utilize these abilities and make your way up the tower and try not to die, because once you do, the vines will take you back to the bottom of the tower and revive you. Do you have what it takes to save the princess? Find out when Awaken drops sooner or later. I don't know. What do you want from me?